Streamers are still gathering up, and I believe they have to pick and ban nations first. So, let's see what will be picked, what will be banned. Okay, so the list of the nations is same as before, and they can pick and ban. So in the possible nations we have Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Austria, France, Spain, Turkey, Algeria, Portugal, Sweden, Prussia, Netherlands, Hungary and Scotland. It doesn't matter, I believe, who is first and who is second. Since the game is called Baden versus Fendr, then I believe Baden is first. So Fendr is banning Algeria and Turkey. He does not seem to like these Asian nations. And Baden is banning Ukraine and Spain. Now Fendr has to pick a nation. So Fendr is picking France for the first game. Baden is picking Russia for the first game. For the second game, sorry. And now they have to ban 4 more. Poland and Scotland banned by Fendr. Waiting for Baden. Foyenoi saying that it's funny that you can't see Cyrillic letters in English version, but there is no problem with two alphabet in Ukrainian or Russian. Well, you have to learn how the Unicodes work to be able to understand this problem. Denmark and Austria is bound.
Could you tell Anatoly to kick someone? I can join.
Okay. Denmark and Austria is bound. They are not going to kick anyone.
I can see.
Okay, so it will be 3 games: France, Russia and Portugal. So looks like, Konda, you are missing out this one.
Okay.
Unfortunately, this time I'm streaming without Konda, so I would have to watch for both of the players. We have Fendr playing as red, Baden playing as blue. They have a diagonal position, so it will be slightly slower game compared to other games, but still could end up very fast depending on how they play. I have some feeling that Fendr will win against Baden, but I'm not sure. So far they have pretty mirrors, town halls, blacksmith, mill, pretty much equal everything. And while Baden is already getting his barracks, same thing happens for Baden, and he is building his academy and probably market over here, yes. Same thing so far. Let's check out the mines. So here are 2 gold mines. 1 more, 3. And 4. So 2 mines. Those 2 are facing the Fenrir's base, so Baden would have to heavily protect these 2 gold mines, and Baden would have to protect those 2 gold mines, this one especially. Where are the 2 gold mines? So two of them here, and somewhere else should be 2 more. Okay, 1 here, so it's 3 in total. Diplomatic center ready. 10 siege Cossacks are out. I still can't find the 4th gold mine for Fendr. Probably I'm missing it somewhere. So here are 3 of them on one line. Where is the 4th one? Okay, so it's over here. It's very far. Or that one is from neutral territory. No, it's the 4th one is over here. Unfortunately, they did not kick Sanyok, so Konda cannot join me. Let's enable the fog of war and see that Baden is trying to take a look of entire map. And he's putting 2 siege Cossacks over here. And these Cossacks might run over here, but there is a pikeman to protect and 2 more are coming. So 1 peasant lost, 1 siege Cossack lost. And Baden is trying to run with his siege Cossacks here. This pikeman is not yet upgraded, so it's dying easily. And those siege Cossacks are running somewhere to make some harassment, but probably will be caught and killed. Let's switch to Fendr and see how much he sees. So Fendr sees much less of the entire map compared to Baden. Light infantry units, same as before. And the 3rd level of attack and defense upgrades for the pikemen. These are pretty early upgrades. 2 down holes working, but there are empty mines, so this mine is... No, it's no longer empty. This one is empty. So this mine has just 1 peasant working there. So Fendr has to send there some peasants. Unfortunately, I can't do that and help him. Let's switch to Baden and see what's happening for him. So he does not yet have any pikeman upgrades, and he's already sending out some formations, and there are Fendr's formations coming. So if they start to fight now, Baden will lose because Fendr has upgrades. Baden's taking out the peasants because of this mine. There is no way he could protect this mine, and now he's finally started to upgrade his pikemen. Let's see. So we have 4-4. We already have 4-4 for Fendr's pikemen, and Baden is retreating, trying to save his peasants, sending them to somewhere, but Fendr is going to kill these peasants. Baden is retreating. Baden could use some siege Cossacks to kill these archers if he has any somewhere here. No, he does not have. But this formation is slowly going towards enemy base. And there are some siege Cossacks which will go and try to kill some peasants. But peasants are quite aggressive and they just killing the siege Cossacks. Now it will be 4-5 for Baden's pikemen, and also 4-5 for Fendr's pikemen. It will be 5-5 for Fendr's pikemen. Fendr has 20 peasants working on gold and lost 3 of those because the mine was burned. While Baden has also 20 peasants. 5-5 for pikemen, probably the first confrontation. Won by Fendr, I believe. Yes, won by Fendr, because Fendr already had 5-5 at the moment of fight. This formation of archers, light infantry and pikemen is just sacrificed to take these big forces out of the base. Maybe they will reunite here and start to fight. So Baden has got one extra gold mine, but still now he has 30 peasants working for gold, and Fendr has 25 peasants. So these formations are reunited together, and let's see if they are going to fight. Yes, they are going to fight, but Baden is retreating back because his units are not gathered together and he does not want to lose them one by one. This archer is sent to burn this mine, but I believe one archer will not be enough. Maybe it will be enough actually. So here the fight starts, and I believe Baden should be able to easily win because he has much more units over there. Poor archer is dying, and this archer, just one archer, killing this mine, and finally, yeah, that mine was burned up and only one peasant saved for Baden. So Baden has 30 peasants working on gold. So does Fendr. Now they have equal amount of peasants working on gold, but this mine probably will be lost, and Fendr will have 5 less peasants working on gold. Let's check the upgrades. So it's 6-5 for Baden, and full upgrade for attack for Fendr, and wage level, and probably full defense. Yes, full defense, full attack and full defense for Fendr's pikemen, but Baden decided to invest into the 3rd town hall. That could be a mistake, but that could also be playing very tactical. So Fendr here is trying to gather his units, his pikemen, because the pikemen are the main forces, still losing this coal mine, and winning this confrontation in the cost of the coal mine. Meanwhile, he decided not to touch this gold mine, probably because he does not have archers over here. Let's see. Yes, Baden is getting his pikemen upgraded, so now both pikemen are fully upgraded. And we have 35 peasants working on gold versus 25. Baden has 10 peasants advantage over here, and now Baden is going for dragoons. Yes, hired just some dragoons, about 20 dragoons or something. Now let's see if Fendr will be able to come on top here. Yes, Fendr is able to come on top here, but not much. A little, like 57 pikemen left and some light infantry. So let's see if Fendr will be able to make any damage over here. Fendr should go and kill the peasants, but here we can see that Fendr is also under attack. Lots of peasants dead for Baden. One mine was captured somewhere. Looks like both of the players are able to defend their bases, but Baden has got no peasants here. No, some peasants are still there. So both of them are able to defend themselves. Baden tried to burn these 2 mines, but was not able to. Still burnt up that mine and a couple of these houses. Now Fendr has to fix those mines, so that's what he's doing right here. This mine is fixed, 10 peasants in here. This mine will be fixed as well, 5 peasants in here. And now he is hiring about 70 dragoons. Yes, probably will be something about 70 dragoons. Still, Baden has 3 down holes, while Fendr has just 2 down holes. So if the game keeps spanning, then it's on Baden's side. Although he has less peasants. While there is nothing happens, we can check statistics and see how many peasants killed. Fendr has got his first cuirass upgrade. So Fendr has 172 peasants and lost 14, and Baden has 197 peasants, lost 57. So now he has 140 peasants, while Fendr has more. Fendr has more peasants. Fendr has 162 peasants. This will need Baden will need his 3rd town hall in order to be able to compensate the lack of peasants, but it's fine. He has upgraded gold mine. I'm not sure if it was a smart move to upgrade this gold mine, because it's right on the way and it will be very difficult to protect it. Fendr has the cuirass upgrade in the blacksmith, and he's getting 2nd cuirass upgrade in the blacksmith, 1st in the academy. Theoretically, if Fendr is able to attack right now, Baden will lose, because Baden does not have much of the pikemen. Let's see how many here. Just 57 pikemen. How many pikemen here? 120 pikemen. And here Baden is losing his siege Cossacks. Some more pikemen coming. How many dragoons over here? 72 dragoons, so let's check for Baden. Baden has just 51 dragoons, but he also has some grenadiers. And of course he's taking peasants out of this mine. That's what I said, it was not a very smart move to upgrade this mine, because you will lose it either way. Now it's time for Baden to get the cuirass upgrade, and he has got 1st one, but not the 2nd one. So let's just check the stats of the pikemen. We have 18 attack and 2 defend, while Fendr has 18 attack and 4 defend. Let's see if that's gonna help him to win this battle and this match. Yeah, so the pikemen are obviously much superior, because they have +2 defense. Now this mine will be blown and probably some pikemen will die, but instead Fendr decides to just go through. Did not lose much of the units. Baden is trying to defend using the peasants. Partially successful. And Baden surrenders. So it was a very risky move for Baden to invest into 3rd town hall, and Fendr probably spotted it while attacking, and then he decided that he has to push, otherwise he's going to lose because of the 3 down halls. Nice game, nice game. Saving replay. Checking out the statistics. Fendr has got a little bit more food. This is because Baden lost lots of his peasants during attacks, but Baden has got more gold and slightly more iron. So the economy was quite similar. I would say very equal. But Fendr just caught Baden when Baden invested his resources into 3rd town hall and was able to rush in and defeat Baden with his pikemen and dragoons. Waiting for the second game. The second game should be played as Russia. I really hope that Baden will win the second game, so we will see 3 games, not 2 games of these two. Looks like Konda left and we could not find him, so this time I would have to spectate without Konda as well. Shall we start without Konda, because Konda seems to be somewhere doing something. Although we keep a free spot for him, he's not coming. Finally, Konda is here. We may start now.
I'm back.
That's good. We were keeping the free slot for you and kicking Sanyok.
Fendr 1 versus Sanyok?
No, Fendr 1 versus Baden.
Baden,
Yes. So now your prediction failed once again.
Damn.
Let's hope that Baden will win second game so we can see the third game between these two. So are you going to spectate Baden or Fendr?
Baden.
Okay, then Fendr left for me. In the previous game, Baden invested into a third town hall and then Fendr spotted it and then immediately invested into 2 cuirass upgrades and then rushed it with pikemen and dragoons and was able to defeat Baden. This time they are playing as Russia.
Okay, who picked Russia?
I'm not sure actually, sorry. Oh, it was Baden. Baden picked up Russia.
Okay, maybe some rush like Petru did with Russia for barracks and to stream.
Maybe. I would like to see something extra because all the games pretty much been very equal in this tournament. Only that game with the Petro trying to make a rush was different. So if we can see something new, that would be interesting. But on the other hand, I do not want Baden to screw up things and lose second game. If you talk about the entire tournament, if you have to pick one player to be like the biggest disappointment, who would you pick?
Disappointment?
Yes.
Vinci? Ezel?
No,
Yeah.
if you have to pick just
Only one?
Just one.
Oh, that's change everything. So Salman with cannons.
Okay. And the biggest surprise?
Fenrir is big surprise. He went so far. I didn't predict it. I thought he will lose first and second game at the start. But he learned something and he's back.
I agree with you about surprise, and regarding disappointment, I would say that Petro is the biggest disappointment in this tournament.
I think Petru wasn't has no time or something. I don't know. He didn't want to play.
But yeah, I'm just not saying like biggest disappointment happened inside the game, like overall performance of a player.
Yeah, he might not training.
In the previous tournament, he was competing with Sanyok and was able to even win at least one game against Sanyok. And this tournament, he was just like, "Heh, lose, okay, win, okay, yeah, I don't bother."
I just saw him his Steam channel, and his last 2 weeks he played only 30 hours. 13
hours. I wish I would have that much time to play games.
Per 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
That's nothing. It's like 1 hour per day. Not even.
I know. I'm just been very busy recently, so. Once I even thought about participating in this tournament and started to play these qualification games or rating games, but did not have time to continue. What do we have so far? We just have Fendr rushing with his siege Cossacks and trying to destroy enemy mines, and actually successfully destroying one mine, and preventing another one from building. And more siege Cossacks are running.
Free housing
Yeah,
for Fenrir.
losing houses.
Radek, wyjdź też.
Do we have any pikeman upgrades? Yes, Fendr has 4-4 for his pikeman.
Baden has none. Just done first one.
Yes,
Now
Baden
clicked
was...
second.
And Fendr has captured another gold mine and then sent peasants into the enemy base. Ukraine and Scotland has unique peasants that you can't capture, but I think these peasants should also be able to capture buildings. Fendr is attacking with his units and Baden is retreating. Is Baden getting any upgrades or why he's retreating?
He just clicked fourth attack.
Okay. Because Fendr has 4-5 for his pikeman.
So it might look for GG.
Last game Baden was doing exactly the same thing. As soon as Fendr attacked him, he started to upgrade his pikemen, but they been on a diagonal. And before Fendr actually reached the base of Baden.
I think Baden shouldn't go back with pikemen's only miss the Fenrir attack and go through the base.
This probably was the shortest game we've seen.
Yeah. No. There was Stallman versus
At least the shortest game
yeah.
today.
Today, that's right.
Fendr has got a couple of the food production upgrades, while Baden did not have any of these for some reason. And this probably explains why Baden was not able to get the pikeman upgrades in time. Yeah, Fendr has got 70,000 of food, while Baden got only 47,000. And Fendr has got double more gold. Another win for Fenrir, and unfortunately there will be no third game for these two, and Baden has to sit for the third place as of now, and we will see another game between Sanyok and Fenrir. I really hope Fenrir will win at least once over Sanyok.
I doubt it.
At least I can hope.
Well, maybe. Wait a bit luck. If he makes some cannons before Sanyok and not give Sanyok for free those.
Do not gift cannons.
Yeah, gift.
Because last game Stallman made cannons and then made a free delivery.
That's right.
Now we are waiting for the nation pick for the grand final between Sanyok and Fenrir, but we do our congratulations to Baden for taking up the third place. We can look how Baden went through entire tournament. First, in the first round, Baden actually defeated Fenrir. In the second round, Baden was scheduled to play with Petro, but Petro did not show up. So Baden was taking a technical win. In the third round, Baden lost to Sanyok. And then he lost again to Fenrir. And now we have to settle down for the 3rd place. So looks like Fendr is playing better than in the beginning of the tournament. Konda, join the room.
Oh.
Now they how to make the pick and ban nations. The developers are getting ready for the list for the pick and ban nations for the last game. Hello, Pasta for Life. Are you from Italy?
Or you just like pasta?
He has Italian flag and Pasta for Life, so looks like he's from Italy, and I believe graphism is an Italian word. So he's saying that the graphics is nice. Yes, graphics is maximum and it's 1440p. Should look gorgeous, I believe. Okay, so there is one extra rule for this tournament. Since Sanyok hadn't lost a single match in this game, for some reason he is +1. This means Sanyok needs to win 2 games to win the match, and Fendr has to win 3 games to win the match. I'm not sure if this is fair or not, but these are the rules.
When Sanyok play, nothing is fair.
When Sanyok is playing, nothing is fair. You're trying to copy Colorfit's words.
Yeah. Like you said before yesterday. Yeah.
Looks like they are going to pick and ban nations in Russian language again, so I'm not going to stream that. Fendr probably has the best picture. You understand instantly. He lost. Probably, I don't know. From these avatars, I like Fenrir's avatar the most. Also, Colorfit has a nice avatar. Here is the list of possible nations: Turkey, Algeria, Russia, Ukraine, Spain, Portugal, Scotland, Poland, Switzerland.
Best avatar has Fenrir.
Yeah, so
The cat in jar.
that's what I'm saying. When I had a cat, that cat was doing exactly the same thing, always trying to pack itself in somewhere. In cooking pots, in jars, in boxes. Ukraine and Algeria bound. Sanyok hates to play these nations. But still there is one left. Okay, Fendr banning Turkey and Russia. Now they have to pick two nations for the first and second game. Sanyok picking Scotland. So Pasta for Life is from Belgium, but he is Italian. Ciao Italia! Good luck, man, buying new computer for playing. Just make sure you buy something reasonable. And do not buy those pre-built computers. You better build your own computer. You can save a lot of money. Pasta for Life saying that he's playing Cossacks since 1999 or 2000.
Then he's old.
Or maybe he started to play games early, you never know.
My first game was when I had 7 years old. Or 6. Yeah, 6.
I still remember that game, Prince of Persia, and the Dunes.
My first own game was Little Fighter 2.
I think I didn't play it. But I still remember having Intel and AMD these DX 486 computers with about like 1 to 16 megabytes of RAM.
And internet connection 128.
No, that time there were no internet connections at all, but if you're very lucky you can get that dial up through network through telephone cables, but that never worked. Pasta for Life saying that he hopes Cossacks 3 team will introduce something about 17 and 19. No, oh, sorry, 18th century. Someone is playing Ashes of the Singularity. Ah, sorry, that's not Ashes of the Singularity, that's Age of Empires. Well, we are about to start a new game, and that's gonna be Scotland between Sanyok and Fendr. Let's hope that Fendr will play well and it will bring some headache to Sanyok. If the two games will be won by Sanyok, like one and second one, then it will be over for the tournament. Sanyok is taking first place, Fendr taking second place, and Baden is taking third place. But if Fendr is able to win the first or the second game, then we will have at least 3 games. Konda, your pick. Who are you looking at? Sanyok or Fendr?
Sanyok.
Okay, then Fendr is left for me. Scotland, did we have any Scottish games this time around? I don't think so. The next game has started. Just waiting for the loading.
Okay, second pause.
Yeah, but why they are setting the pauses?
I don't know, just Russian language
Yeah,
annoys me.
make sure.
I know nothing, like Jon Snow.
I can't read this because it's not Cyrillic letters. It's some Unicode characters.
Yeah, I think you should change the game language.
Yes, but I don't want because this is English stream.
Sure. You can.
I know I can, but I don't want.
You can. It's English stream. They play rare? Why?
I don't know.
As we said, cheating.
Fendr disconnected or...
Yeah. But Sonic is still playing? No.
Sanyok can't hear sound in the game. That's Sanyok's problem. Pasta for Life saying that he's playing with the low graphics. But he still enjoys the game because he's a fan of 17th century. Yes, I really like the game because of the units and the look, how it looks like, because it's based on some historical events and all these crazy magic units. So we are rehosting because for whatever reason Sanyok did not hear any game sound. If the second time Sanyok will not hear game sound, he will get a tactical defeat. Technical, not tactical.
So that will be fair for Fendr. Is a win.
Now we need someone to go to Sanyok's place and then turn his electricity off. Or start a DDoS attack. Starting the second game. Let's hope this time Sanyok has fixed his computer problems. This time they have flipped colors. Sanyok is blue, Fendr is red, but still playing same nation, Scotland. Looks like this time everything is fine. And they keep playing at least.
Okay, Sanyok is playing for market now.
But Fendr is getting his barracks and academy. 2 down halls and the market, of course.
Sanyok is doing the same thing.
I wonder if any of the players is going to build that castle with these crazy Scottish dudes, which are like cavalry but without horses.
I think they won't spend such money for this.
Yeah, maybe later if the game
But
lasts.
who knows? It's another unit to kill enemy. And its first cost only 2,400 gold.
Yeah, but
That's
do you
not
know
that-
that this upgrade in blacksmith forge a new type of broadswords? It also applies to those Scottish rounder shears, although they are not mounted units.
For real?
Yeah.
Didn't know it.
So that's I'm saying, that's like cavalry units, but just without horses.
That is
15 or
nice.
about 17 siege Cossacks for Fendr coming. If the game comes to like 15 to 20 minutes, maybe more, Sanyok is going to make these multi-barrel cannons from Scottish artillery depot. These cannons shoot like machine gun. Fendr is losing a couple of his siege Cossacks, but that's fine because he is preventing Sanyok from intruding into his base. Another attempt from Sanyok to enter Fendr's base. I think it will not end up well, but it's just 3 siege Cossacks.
He's going to take his market.
Could be. That will be devastating. Market is very important. Not able yet, not able. But the gold mine probably, yes, the gold mine is taken, but the market survived. So these 3 siege Cossacks plus some backup was able to recapture this gold mine. And now Sanyok blows up the mine and a lot of these light infantry units. Let's see if Fendr is able to make anything in return with his siege Cossacks. Does Sanyok have any pikeman upgrades? Because Fendr has 4-5.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, but he doesn't
just
know.
clicked for 4.
He doesn't know about Sanyok's updates, so
Yeah, he should attack. Easy win for him.
I'm not sure because he doesn't have enough units over here for an easy win, and of course he does not know how many upgrades
He
Sanyok
doesn't
has.
even attack him. He just followed on siege Cossacks.
Yeah. It was a misfortune. Come on, Fendr. You can do better.
Second mine lost, I think. Nope.
Looks like they are basically doing the same thing as in all other games, but somehow when your opponent is Sanyok, you are starting to slowly lose your mines, lose market, and doing stupid mistakes. (554) Fendr. How about Sanyok?
It's 5-6.
One step ahead. Burning the gold mine, of course.
Second one. It's maximize defense.
And just 5-5 for Fendr. This is really rude. Sanyok is just demolishing Fendr. But Fendr was playing really well the previous games, and somehow Sanyok is just playing so much better.
I believe he had luck. Like with cannons with Stallman.
You said that Sanyok has almost fully upgraded pikemen.
Yep, one more for attack left.
Fendr has some military peasants, 4 peasants going in a pack with pikemen. Killing enemy light infantry.
He just clicked last attack.
Fendr still has just 6-5. And now he's retreating, because if he accepts the confrontation, it will be game over for him. Pasta for life, do you mean this building? It's not the church, it's academy. You can see how it looks like. So it's some kind of a scientific building, it's not a church. Fendr is retreating while Sanyok plays in extra gold mines. Fendr trying to capture a gold mine, but Sanyok is taking the peasants out and will probably blow up. No, did not blow up the mine, but the mine doesn't have peasants inside. We might see the very last fight between Sanyok and Fendr over here, because Sanyok brought like big forces to the base of Fendr, but Fendr has finished upgrading his pikemen and might actually try to fight back. Not sure if that's gonna work. All the peasants are fighting, everyone is fighting. 1 mill lost. Yeah.
GG.
Smashed. Sanyok made it look very easy. Checking out the statistics, Sanyok took the second mill upgrade for food production much earlier compared to Fendr. Probably Sanyok made some clever trades to get this upgrade and then slowly took the upgrades in the academy. And in the end he got 300,000 of food, while Fendr has got only 200,000 of food. Also, Sanyok has got 220,000 of gold. Fendr got only 40. Almost 40. One more game, and if Fendr loses this game, then it's game over. I think even if Stallman would win over Fenrir, Stallman would still lose to Sanyok. Second game is about to start, and this time they are playing as Switzerland. This is a most standard European nation, so could be easier or could be more difficult for Fenrir.
Fenrir has to win 3 games. It's
It sounds like impossible.
yeah, mission impossible.
Probably Fendr needs a cup of strong Russian vodka. this time I'm taking Sanyok and you're taking Fendr. Scottish Cathedral and Academy look very alike, that's true. Same as before, Sanyok does not split up his peasants into groups and build in first 2 down halls, then mill, and then everything else. The chat says that that's actually a Scottish church, but in the game it's used like an academy. Maybe, I don't know actually, because I'm not a historical person and I know nothing about Scotland actually. I only know that they are speaking English and they had some wars between Scotland and England.
And they wear dress.
They wear what?
Dress, like... Wait a second. They were killed, you know what's this?
You mean Scotland was captured by England? Invaded? Sanyok already has 2 barracks, 2 down halls, academy, and getting the diplomatic center. Also has 2 gold mines, diplomatic center, 15 siege Cossacks hired. And the pikemen are going outside of the base to light up the territory. Both of the sides are sending siege Cossacks one to another one. Actually, I can see how many peasants are here, so I can open statistics. And you can see here that I can see how many peasants are here. So there are 52 peasants for Sanyok and 54 peasants for Fendr. This is available. Also, I can see here, like I have 15 peasants working on gold production, 5 peasants working on iron production, no peasants for coal production. For the mill, I can select the peasants and see there are 32 peasants working on the food production. But yes, there might be some extra features for spectating which would be very welcome and very nice. The most important feature, I believe, would be the market. So currently, even if I select market, I still cannot see how much of which resource being traded for which resource. This is what I would really like to see. But some extra tips for like what's currently being hired, what peasants are doing, and where are they. I don't think we need any extra tips, because I can select any building and I can see what's happening in that building. Everything is available. Also, statistics is available, so I can see how many peasants are working for what and how many resources spent for mines upgrades and everything. Sanyok is able to easily defend his base from this early rush by Fendr. First, Sanyok was retreating, making the pikeman upgrades. Now he has 4-4.
4-5 here.
Yes, Fendr has one more upgrade, but Sanyok had much more pikemen, and he also killed the archers with his siege Cossacks. So Sanyok just defended himself, and now he is once again expanding the gold mines. Let's see, just 4 gold mines so far, 20 peasants working on gold.
Only 3 gold mines here, so only 15
And I
peasants.
think these siege Cossacks might take 1 gold mine. Fendr is taking out the peasants to help fight back the siege Cossacks. How many left?
Easy defense.
5.
5.
Yeah, 5 of them all left. And 3 pikemen still there. So it looks like updated pikemen are really not a problem to defend mines against siege Cossacks. "50 archers hired by Sanyok. Archers, when they are used properly, they could be devastating forces. In the previous game, Sanyok was just playing smart. Instead of going to attack, he was just making some maneuvers around the enemy base and blowing up mines. No mines means no peasants, no resources.
I think this game is one-sided. Only Sonic move on this map.
Looks like Fendr decided to camp on his base this time.
He's going to lose second game.
Yeah, he lost
He left
gold mine.
non-guarded city.
He was thinking about going to an attack, but then realized that Sanyok actually going to attack him. How about pikeman is 5-5 for Sanyok?
6-5 here. So easy defense.
But
so
Sanyok
far.
is also getting 6 attack upgrade. And Sanyok once again took this gold mine. There are still 5 peasants inside. So Sanyok has 30 peasants working on gold for him.
That's cruel. Fully attack upgraded.
Sanyok keeps upgrading his gold mines. So now he has 35 peasants working for gold. But Fendr took one of the mines back. Fendr should pull back. Yeah, he's pulling back, that's nice. Sanyok is short on dwellings. Fendr is not making formations out of his units. The question is why?
No officer.
The question is why there is no officer.
Maybe, I don't know. He forgot. He's scared.
Sanyok hired some more siege Cossacks. Now they are going to fight. And looks like Fendr is winning this one. Can you check if Fendr has any curious upgrades?
No, but he has fully upgraded pikemen.
Sanyok also has full upgrade for his pikeman.
Yeah, but he has some mistakes in this attack.
Probably.
He haven't attacked all army, only a piece of one.
But Sanyok is once again taking out that gold mine. That's so annoying. If I would be Fendr, I would probably place like a formation of 15 units to that gold mine just to protect it against siege Cossacks.
Yeah, that would be good.
Sanyok is going for dragoons, which is expected. Not many dragoons though, about 50 or about 40 dragoons. And now pushing Fendr back to his base. Let's see if Fendr is going to get any dragoons. Yes, dragoons are out. Can you check how many?
Only 30.
30. Now Sanyok is pushing with his dragoons and archers, and these archers will just start to burn everything. Sanyok probably took... Yes, Sanyok is taking Cuirass upgrade because he was short on gold and that's meant he bought something. So he has got first Cuirass upgrade. How about Fendr?
No Kira's upgrade here.
Still, Fendr is winning here because Sanyok has too few pikemen. You can see that Sanyok is playing here very nice and pulling his dragoons to side, while pikemen and light infantry of Fendr are being moving stride ahead. If the game does not end soon, Sanyok is going to build artillery depot. Exactly what I'm saying, Sanyok just placed it artillery depot.
Oh. Fenrir clicked what cutting?
And he's starting to cut wood as well.
Yep.
For some reason, Fendr is sending this stream of light infantry units, and they will die for those dragoons. Did Fendr just killed his dragoons to rehire? Sanyok once again producing cannons. Cathedral for Sanyok. Looks like Sanyok is going towards 18th century. And he almost have all the resources.
First cuirassier upgrade.
First cannon for Sanyok. Eighteenth century for Sanyok. And I believe the second upgrade will be food production in the mill.
Free mine. Or not, but free.
Fendr has captured one of the Sanyok's mines north of the Sanyok's base. But Sanyok captured 2 mines on Fendr's base. If Fendr is not going to build... No, he is actually building stables instead of artillery depot. If he is not getting artillery depot, I believe it will be another easy win for Sanyok, because he already has 2 cannons and keep producing those. It's 2-0 in favor of Sanyok.
Sanyok is always one step ahead.
Also, Sanyok is building a tower. Another cannon. 3 cannons. Fendr is probably trying to lose all of his dragoons just to rehire dragoons.
Yeah, he has 11,000 of gold.
Killing some peasants. Yeah, killed 1 peasant out of 5. Sanyok is building second artillery depot.
125 on dragons.
How about artillery depots? I see
None.
3 stables, but
Or-
no artillery depots.
Yeah, he's going for reiters.
How about the harnesses for the horses?
Nope. He should make it because of coal and iron gathered. He has only lack of gold to upgrade.
Sanyok has researched this mines location on the map. So now he sees all the mines, and maybe he has got the balloon. No, he does not yet have the balloon. But now he has 2 artillery depot working for cannons, and he has 6 cannons in total. I believe this will be enough for Sanyok to win. Can you check if the retiers of Fendr are upgraded?
Only first.
Fendr needs some siege Cossacks, but his diplomatic center is busy producing dragoons. Yeah, cannons are starting to shoot, and now Sanyok will just not attack, he will just shoot with the cannons and force Fendr to attack. Those cannons are devastating.
It might look that
somehow
Fendr is winning.
magically, Fendr is winning this local fight. Sanyok destroying the cannons, and Fendr is pushing. Maybe Fendr will be able to capture 2 cannons. At least 1 cannon is captured.
Not enough, but it might be first win of Fenrir versus Sanyok. So let's see.
I don't think it will be now, because Sanyok has 4 cannons and 2 towers over there.
Yeah, but if Fenrir will attack from top side of city,
You mean Fendr?
Fenrir, yeah, from top side, that might work.
Sanyok is rehiring about 100 dragoons. And Fenrir is losing so many of his dragoons for the cannon shots.
What is Fenrir doing with dragons?
I have no idea, he's probably trying to enter the base from the top. These cannons are seriously annoying. Sanyok will be able to defend himself, but Fendr almost captured 18th century barracks of Sanyok.
He
Yes,
captured it.
he did capture, but I'm not sure if he will be able to spot it and destroy it.
And he has no ammo.
At least he destroyed 18th century barracks.
And one mine.
Not one mine, but two
Second.
mines.
Nice.
Come on! Ah, he was not able to destroy that mine. Fendr, you have to pull back if you need a slight help to win this one. Take a look at Fenrir's forest. It's just full of peasants.
Oh god.
And now
And he has 100,000 of wood. Change it for gold, and there are 200, almost 200 dragoons recruiting.
This is probably the first time we see Fenrir is up on the points compared to Sanyok. Still, I'm afraid it might be a little too late because Sanyok is approaching with his cannons army. 8 cannons in total, and then he will just shoot the buildings and not the units.
Harassness for Sanyok, and still no harassness for Fenrir.
Can you check what is the upgrade level of the retiers?
5 and 6.
Sanyok again shooting with his cannons, killing lots of units, and Fenrir is attacking with his retiers, but these retiers are dying to cuirassiers of Sanyok.
That's G, I think.
Yes, so...
That's a stupid move, he should go back.
But if he moves back, then Sanyok just moves his cannons front and starting to shoot the buildings, and it's GG either way. So you see, like, one shoot of the cannons and diplomatic center is over. Well, congratulations for Sanyok for winning the second tournament, second official Cossacks 3 tournament, and congratulations for Fendr for taking the second place. Although he did not win a single game against Sanyok, but it still was a nice fight. Now we can see statistics. Sanyok has got almost double the food compared to Fendr, and Fendr has got just 2/3 of Sanyok's gold. Iron and coal are about the same. So the key feature was here that Sanyok advanced to 18th century first, and then immediately got the second mill upgrade, so the food production was much superior compared to Fenrir's, and second key was the cannons. Sanyok was able to defend his base with the cannons and then defeat enemy base with the cannons.
Yeah,
Thank you all
great.
for watching, and I think it's the last game for today and for this tournament. I'm looking forward to see what will be the rules for the next official tournament. Thank you, Konda, for joining me here and helping me spectating.
You're welcome. Nice to talk.
Bye bye,
Yeah.
all.
See ya.